Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for fire signs today. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in all placements, and it's timeless and it's general, so take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. I'm going to start with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck and get the baseline of the story, and then clarify with some other decks. And yeah, Jojo made it, and Rest Mojo too. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I would not be here without you. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on for fire signs. Hang on. Still getting over crazy sickness. All right. We have Truth Be Told, number 14, in protection. TikTok, number 30. And No Place Like Home, number 50. I love this card. Truth be told, I feel like I want to read in my book what this card is. I feel like it could have something to do with needing to get honest with yourself. But let's see. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding, or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Ask for the truth from yourself, from others. Yeah, there's a need to get honest about, I don't know, maybe how long something is taking or is going to take. Maybe you've been a little too optimistic about something, or a little too concerned with something not happening soon enough. Maybe it has to do with the fact that you need to get honest with yourself about how you hold yourself back. Maybe there's some self-sabotage here. But I like this progression because, we have Truth Be Told here, being in denial, but then with TikTok and No Place Like Home, it's like, it feels like this progression of coming to this understanding that there's divine timing at play. I mean, really, technically speaking, it's always divine timing. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. It's just that sometimes we decide when we want things to happen, the timing of things, and that's just not how it works. But moving towards No Place Like Home, like this is a feeling of being happy within yourself, in your life, feeling very comfortable in your own skin. And because of you enjoying who you are and being really good with who you are, you attract in others who enjoy who you are as well. And this can be your family. This can be, even your pets. Anybody who's around you, your friends, even your coworkers. Like, it's anybody you interact with on a regular basis, there's this really nice settling in. Like, it's like once you really start to own a truth and get honest with yourself about something, it's like you can finally relax. Maybe it has something to do with trying to be something other than you are, trying to be um to show up the way others expect, or have, unhealthy expectations of yourself. Unhealthy, what's the word? You know, i- Thinking that you need to show up in a certain way, and so really trying to be some way, somebody that is not who you really are, is not comfortable. And that takes a lot of energy. And there can be a lot, it can manifest physically as, stress and pain, tension, um, trouble sleeping, um, all kinds of things. And this feels like that true coming to that place of really just settling in to who you are and not trying to live up to any kind of expectations that don't fit with who you are. Then you can finally just, like, you can relax. Like, it's so much easier to just be honest and be yourself. It takes a lot more effort to try to uphold a falsehood, being other than you are. Um, so I feel like you're on this path, or you're starting to wake up to needing to do this. So going to the Tarot of Mystical Moments, yay, Redbeard and Jamie Leanne and the Aries and Koi soy sauce. Hello. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. It's so awesome to have you guys here. Seriously. You guys make my day. All right. It's one of the reasons that I love doing this. It's such a great way to start the day. Seriously. All right. So, what do we have going on here? We've got the King of Swords, Six of Wands. I'm not reading reversals, by the way, in these cards, just the first ones. And the Chariot. So we've got air signs here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Cancerian energy here. Look at this for a minute. Six of Wands to me is the minor arcana version of the Chariot. It's all about victory, riding to success, um, getting rewards and accolades. Um, and next to this King of Swords, I feel like I can hold it up. This guy, am I even holding? Yeah. This is all about, like, it's being very logical and rational. Really, uh, come on, brain, you can do this. it's like it's like following the intellect. In a way, it's head over heart thinking. In this case, I feel like, because of the way this is drawn with the bird here, this is it's like the bird of truth. um it's because birds represent, they have the ability to see from a higher vantage point. They can see much further, and then, you know, those of us further down, um, there's this it's like I don't know, maybe the universe is bringing you some kind of clarity. Maybe birds are significant for you. Maybe you're going to see birds that are going to remind you of this, but it's like this is the honesty. King of Swords is all about honesty. Cuts away whatever does not serve, whatever is false, the facts and only the facts. And I feel like this is kind of reflecting these cards where you getting honest and seeing things from a different vantage point, from a new perspective, is leading you to certain victory, to feeling really accomplished, really happy and successful. getting getting your energy, it's like building it's going to build momentum for you where you may have felt depleted. Now you're going to start to feel energized and ready to, it's like you're going to become unstoppable. And it's like, and it's like you don't even have to try. You're just going. You're going what feels your normal pace, but you get twice as much done in half the time, kind of thing. Because I'm thinking about hummingbirds, and there's is some kind of crazy thing where they beat their wings like 200 times per second or something. I don't know if that's right, but it's a crazy number like that. But they're just doing their thing. It's not hard for them. That's just what they do. The snail that normally goes slow, it's got the wheel on it. It's like you're doing your thing, but it's like zooming away with just the littlest of nudges. So it feels very much like you coming into your own, and just through reclaiming your authentic self, like just being genuine with who you are, you just take off. Feels really good. So let's see. Let's go into go. I can't even talk. Light seers. Yes, light seers. If I can shuffle. For some reason, this deck is not the easiest to shuffle, and I don't know why. Okay. So we've got the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. And we've got the Chariot again. And the Eight of Cups. I think, after a period of reflection, maybe you're just, maybe it could be that just watching this reading is kind of making you, it putting you in that place of like really thinking about what it means to be honest with yourself, with others, what that looks like, what that feels like. Again, we have this gaining a new perspective, getting a new vantage point. And because this represents Pisces, it's like it's not just about your thoughts. It's not just about your mind and what you think, it's what you feel. And getting those two into balance. It's been coming up a lot in readings lately of needing to get the head and the heart in sync. And in doing that, you create this incredible forward movement where you get um these different energies, opposing energies, in balance, going in the same direction. That's what gets you to some kind of victory that you've been wanting, that you've been hoping for. And I feel like with this 8 of cups, you're finally walking away from what you are clear does not serve you in any way. You're walking away from this where you were in denial, where you were um going along with someone else and their idea, even though it didn't feel right to you. You're walking away from that, I don't know, that feeling like you need to be other than you are. And you're just like, no, I'm walking away from, I there's a word that's escaping me, but it's like walking towards being your most genuine, authentic self and away from the opposite of that. Which is so amazing. It's I think especially for people with the fire in their sign, in their chart. Um you have this drive, you have this natural energy that that propels you forward. And if you're not listening to, if you're not in balance, if you're not listening to your intuition, you're not following that passion, that drive, it it throws you off in a really what's the word? Significant way. It's like I feel like you're more affected than maybe other signs are. I don't know. Everybody's affected by it ultimately, but it's like, you know, it's throwing water on the fire. You What's naturally there just fizzles out, and you lose your direction. You I don't know. Yeah, there's something here about getting that spark back, getting your fire back. And you're coming back to yourself because of it. So let me go with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. The moon. See, we have Piscean energy again. Also Cancerian. King of Cups. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And Ace of Wands. Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, this is your energy. This is tapping into your intuition. Basically a repeat of what I've been saying. Tapping into your intuition, that wisdom within you that is it's there's a wildness. You've been taming yourself for way too long, and you need to let yourself get yourself off the leash. You need to let yourself be free. And I don't mean this in the sense of like, if you're in a relationship, like go off and, you know, sow your oats or whatever. This is more about like following that inner passion of doing what you love, what fulfills you, what, like I said, like gives you that momentum, that forward momentum to keep going. And it's what sustains you over a long period of time. It's not the immediate gratification where you feel good in the moment and then like crap the rest of the time. And so you're always chasing the high or chasing, whatever thing. It comes from within. It's generated within you, and it comes from a place of feeling balanced, emotionally balanced, particularly. Um, this could have something to do with you learning to nurture that part of yourself, that child within that didn't get the nurturing when you were actually young. you could you could be deciding to start a family, or maybe you have recently had a baby, or your partner had a baby, and so like just understanding that there's this new life that you're responsible for is kind of giving you this clarity and understanding that you need to rise up to be a good role model, to really care for this little being. But yeah, it's different for everyone, but ultimately this is it's all about a new beginning, in a passionate, exciting new beginning that really lights you up and turns you on and just makes you want to go. And for those of you that are single and looking for, maybe a romantic partnership, this feels like what was unclear is being made clear through this inner excavation, through you really getting in touch with your emotions. And this there's going to be a passionate new beginning. We have the two birds here. Maybe it's with somebody that you have already been with, or it's somebody that you want to start a family with. But no matter what this is about, it's about you knowing what you want and going for it, and letting the passion move you and drive you. So let me go to the modern witch tarot. We've got the moon again. It's amazing. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Well, isn't that interesting? We've got two two beings here. There's one in the water. But I okay, so we had that 8 of Cups, right? The walking away. I'm going to bring this back again to if this is a romantic situation, um there's someone there's someone who is being left behind as you come together with someone else. There's a path that leads to the mountain, leads to the unknown. The moon represents the unknown, what's hidden. And these two are both wearing masks. It's like not being fully sure of who you're even dealing with. Maybe it's something about taking off the mask. In order to have your victory, you need to take off the mask and claim what you feel is rightfully yours. Owning, own, I mean, this can be about physical ownership, about your resources, your finances, but this can be owning your true authentic self, and really being grounded in that. And this can be it can be a claiming someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or come together and have some kind of celebration and yeah, a harmonious relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. Not everybody is in that place. This can very much be about you just stepping into what you know is most important for you. It's it's not giving giving too much of yourself, depleting yourself for things that don't give back. Basically, that's how you get depleted. This is about moving towards what lights you up. It's the same, it feels like the same message over and over again. And this is leading no matter what, as long as you follow this energy and this passion, it's going to lead you to happiness and joy and harmony in your life, in your relationships, all your different connections. So let me go with, I want the enchanted map. Kids are amazing until they're 13. Mine is almost there. Oh boy, I'm in for it, aren't I? Okay. Ghostlands, 17. Ride the wave, 14. Yes. And magical map shifter. That's right, number 52. I feel like the Ghostlands, this is about what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind the ghost of who you used to be because that's, I don't know, that's how you felt. That's how you ended up kind of a ghost in the shell kind of thing. Um, a place where it felt empty and barren. You were depleted. There was just a ghost of you left. And leaving that behind, you start, whoop, yep, there's confirmation. You start to ride the wave. This is riding the wave of passion and fun, enjoyment, playfulness with a buddy, with someone you really have a good time with. This is that harmonious, it can represent a particular harmonious connection. It can just be your connections in life. And this is you rising up, following your passion and doing what you love, and it's bringing you back online and making you feel excited again to just get up in the morning to, greet the day. You're like, "Oh, there's actually a reason to feel happy and excited for my day." And magical map shifter, I kind of feel like she's got a compass and there's a key. This it feels like it could have something to do with deciding to relocate. Maybe you are going to move move to a new home, to a new place that feels more in line with who you are. Um, this can also be have something to do with just because you're changing your perspective, you are coming to a new understanding of the place you're at. Maybe you're changing the places, you're staying in the same area, but are starting to think about going to new places that you haven't been before, changing where you hang out, allowing your inner compass to guide you in a whole new way, in a whole new direction, whether that's literally or internally. And it's because of tapping into your intuition. Our intuition is directly tied to our emotions. And this is you kind of your emotional intelligence is increasing. And with that, your drive, that natural drive that you have inside of you. And maybe you're just going to decide to go travel and just see what's out in the world. um, whatever that is, it's that momentum, that forward movement that I think is reflected both on the outside and the inside. It's the two reflect each other. So what am I doing? I'm going to finish with a rune card. We've got Hagalaz. Yeah, a lot of the world is going through crazy stuff like this, right? Natural disasters are like, seems like a way of life these days. Um, this is about how sometimes things happen that are completely out of our control, and all we can do is do our best to ride out the storm, do what we can to rise above whatever is thrown at us, and eventually that storm will pass. Let me find it. Where are you, Hagalaz? Okay. These pages are not numbered, so it always takes me a minute. Oh, you're right there. Okay. Here we go. Hagalaz means hail or stone and is closely associated with the unpredictability of nature, which can cause widespread disruption. Nature is a force we cannot tame despite our best efforts. This rune suggests that crisis is taking over in some area of your life, or at least threatening to take over, and there is little you can do about it but wait and see where the dust settles. Whatever, and that could be what the denial is about too. There is a disruption that's taking over, and there's a need to just face it head on. Whatever disruption you are dealing with in your life is beyond your control, but what you can control is your reaction to it. If you can be patient, stay detached, and remain calm, you will weather the storm and may just find that the unwanted shakeup is giving you an unexpected and liberating new perspective, insight, or direction. Maybe all three. It may also remind you that sometimes things happen in our lives that we cannot explain, but these things are amazing opportunities for personal awakening and growth. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Whatever shakeup or disruption or whatever thing you have been trying not to see, through dealing with it, through weathering this storm, it's bringing you back to yourself. This is happening for a reason, and it's such an amazing gift. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.